episode 64, friends.
Yeah, fuck, eh? I feel like we've missed so much, but we haven't.
We haven't missed any.
No, I know.
We've
just
literally missed one.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
We have Beer Week rolls on. Beer Month rolls on.
I think it might be a couple months.
Whatever, dude. I ain't scared. I ain't scared at all.
I kind of want the, like, whatever one happens on Christmas to just be an absolute shit show.
No problem.
Like, just everything. I'll bring a bottle. We'll bring some beers.
Get wild.
All right, so we got some Belgian Moon Mango Wheat.
Yeah, so Belgian Moon is a
That's
wheat beer.
coming over.
That's coming over for sure. Clean up on aisle me. Belgian Moon is a traditional like wheat beer. Which have you had regular Belgian Moon? Do you like it?
Yeah, it's good.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a little orange slice in it.
Yeah, I'm not like the biggest wheat beer guy, but Belgian Moon I can fuck with quite a bit. So there's this they make a mango version.
I don't know if have you had it?
Yeah.
Oh, and you like it?
It's fantastic.
Because instantly all I smell is mango.
I think this is gonna surprise you. I think it's one of the best like fruit infused beers out there.
Really?
I do. I don't know. I'm biased. I'm definitely not impartial on the matter.
I always can't get over like how cloudy Belgian moons are though.
Yeah, like it looks gross.
It doesn't look appealing. That's for sure. We're gonna have to let that settle.
All right, I'm gonna finish out the can then. Cheers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
All
just
right.
to sip it.
I got lots in there. Wow. Okay. This is exactly what I needed.
You didn't know you needed it until you had it.
No, so I just got off the ice playing hockey. I smashed a plate of pasta. Wait.
Carb loading.
Showered, pasta, finished setting up the podcast. And all I could think about is I hope Chris brought beers.
Sure did, buddy.
Yeah, that's the only thing beers after hockey, it's the greatest.
There's something about it, dude. It's real.
Greatest.
It's real shit. And after golf, but Tiger Woods is back.
He's back finally.
He's back hitting.
That's a boy.
Yeah, and posted a video of himself hitting some irons.
What do you have done again?
Oh, he crashed a car.
Okay,
Shattered his leg or some shit.
Yeah.
He's a fucking wild
That's
man.
been a fucking while.
I think it's been like a solid year.
That's fucked.
Yeah, he fucked himself up real good.
Yeah, well, if you're going to do it, at least do it right.
Don't fuck around. Next time,
don't waste everybody's time.
Go right off a cliff.
Jesus.
Go out in a blaze of glory. Come on, Tiger. Go out on top.
Oh my fuck. Too funny.
I'm going 8.7 on the Virgin. It tastes so good.
I'm a little higher. I'm going 8.8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so it caught you off guard, eh? It's pretty fucking good.
So I cracked open the can and all I could smell was mango.
Mm-hmm.
And wow, nice. And what do we have?
We did a Vizzy with mango and it wasn't great.
Yeah, so I know your opinion on the mango flavoring because it's
not my favorite.
Usually always way overpowered.
Yeah.
Like way overpowered. And that's literally all I could smell. And I'm like, this guy is going to like this?
This guy's fucking crazy. Well, it turns out I'm crazy and I do like it.
Belgian Moons, it is a beer I do love.
Oh, it's brewed in North America. That's wildly specific for them.
Yeah.
North America's a pretty big fucking place.
Here, I'll put the French side for him.
The Francis side?
Yeah. What's it say at the bottom? Flavored wheat beer.
There's 4 ingredients in this.
Crafted with ripe.
Beer, mango puree, barley, and wheat.
At least it's the puree.
Yeah, you can't have chunks of mango in there. That'd be
gross. No, usually it's
it's like artificial flavoring.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah. Artificial mango flavoring.
Even like the all natural flavoring is still kind of sketchy too. Like I'm sure like if you really cracked into like what what classifies as all natural
it's
ingredients.
Probably like if you have 30% real mango in there and everything else is like artificial, you can put real.
I was listening to this guy talking about like modern day environmentalism and how like we're basically getting conned by big companies because they'll like do shit like Coca-Cola now has like a like a green bottle or something like that. Like green is in like environmentally green.
Okay.
And the bottle says like up to 30% green materials.
So it's only at maximum 30% green.
But it could also be 0% because it's up to 30.
Up to, yeah.
It could be
one.
It could be 0%.
Could be.
But they're just like starting to like hack people's fucking idiot brains, and it's like up to
Well, yeah, there's so many fucking idiots out there, man.
Me included.
Yeah, I'm right there
I'm not
with
above
you.
Anybody.
I'm not saying we are.
No, I know.
I was kind of including us in there.
Oh yeah, I assumed it was implied.
My
smells fantastic.
Yeah, my smell's high on this.
One of the best smelling things we've reviewed on this podcast.
9.5.
9.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking fair. 9.2 for me.
It's like you said, it's one of the best smelling beverages we've had
like ever
on the podcast.
You could like make a mixed drink. I don't think you get it to smell this good.
No, the
with like real
Vizzy
mango
didn't
in
even
it.
Smell that good.
It also felt weird on the skin too when you were draping the Vizzy all over yourself.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was strange.
Yeah, it's not.
I liked it. I was erect the entire time.
Yeah, it's hard not to be, but I've had better.
It's one of the best lines from any movie ever. Fucking delicious.
That's really good.
Okay, it's full of flavor. I
like how the mango doesn't hit you instantly.
No, it's subtle. It's not as like overpowering.
You gotta either let it sit or you get it as it's going down.
So it's mango wheat. And let me tell you, it tastes like a wheat beer with mango in it. They perfected it. 9.1 on the flavor Richter scale for me. It's fucking really good.
Yeah.
It's not overpowering at all.
I'm right there with you with that 9.1.
It's not overpowering even in the slightest. And it actually holds like the wheat. It's like a nice wheat beer too.
Yeah.
This you don't even need the orange slice or none of that. Like it's already got that citrus in there. And
this is a very high rating.
It's probably going to be one of our highest.
Yeah, because I'm already looking at the last two we have. We have
only
smoothness.
Have one score and 8. Yeah.
And we've talked about this in the previous beer reviews that smoothness, we're going, like, how many of these could you drink, like, in a day or in an evening? Like, is it like a one and done? Is it just a couple? Or could you drink this shit all night?
The answer for this one is 333.
Until I fucking go to bed.
Until I fall over.
And even then, I'm probably bringing one to bed with me.
Yeah. Because you like juice when you wake up in the morning.
Yeah. It's good hangover cure.
Right. What is your drinkability? What's your smoothness on this then, as your drinkability?
Fuck. Again, it's high.
I can drink this all day.
Literally all day.
It's not sweet at all.
This is my new
just so
cottage
people know. It's fucking great, eh?
Yeah, like legit new cottage.
You know, the
beer.
only place I've been able to find these is a Walmart.
What?
Yeah.
Not even like beer store?
Yeah, but the amount of time that I go into the beer store is very irregular.
Yeah, okay.
Nowadays, and the one in my town is like it's still one of those old. It's new, but it's like still the old style where like you have to go up and ask
for it.
You can't like go through and fucking look about.
That seems like a lot of work.
So like usually when you like go up and ask, like you just like stick to the regulars. Like you're not like, oh, do you have this? Do you have that?
Yeah, you're not
like,
trying to waste everybody's time.
Because like the lineups behind you, you feel the pressure, you know?
Yeah.
It's intimidating.
I fucking hated that when they give you your change back. And you're trying to like put it all away, and like the next guy just
and the guy's like, get the fuck.
Keeps inching closer. It's like, bro, can you give me like?
Just let me put my $5 bill in my wallet.
Yeah, like let me put this shit away.
Yeah,
and then it's all yours, man.
Yeah, she's all yours, buddy. Have at it.
Fuck me, man.
Cool.
All right,
cool.
I'm going 9.4 on smoothness. This is an all day.
Yeah, I'm gonna go right there too because it is all day.
All day.
I will not get tired of these, and I don't think like. I don't find them sweet. Do you?
No, not at all. It's just the flavoring from the mango.
5.4% too. It's like
that's a good beer.
That's a fucking solid percentage on there too.
And
it tastes like a light beer.
I found a new beer.
Yeah, dude. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna finish those Soul that are out there and fucking pick these up on Monday. How much were they? If you don't mind me asking.
A couple bucks a can? Like, I don't think they're outrageous.
Like average.
Yeah, like...
Average for a tall boy can?
Yeah, like if you're... Like, whatever the average price for loose individual beers, 2.5, 3 to 3.5
I'd be surprised if you see this in like any sort of case. Like,
yeah.
At the beer store, it's probably in that fucking little section where it's all individual cans. Yeah. You can get the 8-pack, the variety 8-pack, and just fill it with 8, but...
Man, it's funny, like... I live in a fucking hillbilly town, for those who were wondering. Or like a historically hillbilly town. It's not so much anymore. All towns are the same, but...
We used to make fun of your town.
Yeah.
Growing up.
And now that I live there, I make fun of the towns that are north of me. It just keeps going up. Because like where we lived, we make fun of people in Newmarket, and Newmarket make fun of Queensville, Queensville make fun of Keswick, Keswick make fun of Sutton, so it all goes all the way up.
Yeah, yeah. That's so funny.
It works like that. It's just like people find any reason to shit on anybody. So.
Yeah.
But the Walmart and the fucking Zehrs in my town have like a phenomenal Ontario and craft beer selection. Just generally, like
really?
A good European select. The Walmart's fucking shocking.
Crazy.
Their alcohol aisle has like a great beer selection and in fridges, and
they
then
know
they have
their community.
They fucking apparently do.
Fuck.
They have a good selection in there, and then they have like a bunch of like European beers and stuff, and then they have like a really good red wine selection too.
Wow.
So like you can go into Walmart, do a little bit of shopping, and walk out of there.
See, I don't go to Walmart that often just because it's a little out of the way here.
For you, it is.
Yeah.
For us, it's like a 20-minute walk.
It's
so like
literally right there.
we take the baby.
Yeah.
We'll like just go. Like sometimes
Go for
we'll
a
just
little stroll.
there. I think there was a time like when it was a little bit warmer, we would just walk to Walmart just to like grab a couple beers and then walk home
leave?
and have like a beer, like just to like
Nice.
get out because you're going for a walk anyway. And the loop that we do with the path like takes us right by there.
May as well reward yourself at the end of that walk.
You might as well.
I like
We're
that.
scumbags, but
I like
hey,
that process.
He's still alive after all this
shit.
time. The finish, I think, is the only thing that's like slightly underwhelming for me.
Really? So this is how I'm looking at this right now. And this just kind of popped in my mind.
All right.
After you have your sip, are you wanting more?
Oh, yeah. Good call.
Right?
Shit.
So like, I haven't had a sip in a few, like 30, 40 seconds.
And you've been shaking the entire time.
Yeah. And it's like, fuck, man, I just want to drink the rest of this. Like,
yeah.
So I think that for beer, I guess, is a something more to look into is like,
Does it leave you wanted more?
Yeah. Do you want to finish it? Do you want another?
You're
Also,
going literal with it now.
Is it leaving a bad taste in your mouth? Not at all.
No, there's
if
like
anything, it's leaving a pretty good aftertaste.
yeah, like there's the reason my finish is probably not going to be as high is because there's like it's almost like nothing. It's like so perfect.
I get the like wheat beer taste.
Do you?
Yeah, just like hangs around a little bit.
Either way, it's like 8.9. Just because I like what you said. Does it leave you wanting more? 100%. No bad taste whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of flat for me, but it's like it's solid, fucking solid beer.
I'm gonna have to go a flat 9.
Flat 0.9.
Just cause I do want more when I'm finished. Me sip. Like, fuck, that's so good. I didn't know they did anything else. I thought they had 2. They had like their original. Yeah, I thought they had another one.
I think this is our highest review.
100%.
It's definitely the highest
mine
for you.
Yeah.
I think it's mine as well.
Belgian.
Yeah, see what they sell it at the beer store for.
I'm just not spelling anything correctly.
Well, that's the Parkinson's. It'll wear off when you're dead.
All right, let's see here. They've got a couple. Yeah, I'm of age, man. Even if I wasn't, just let me fucking in.
Do porn sites still ask you if you're of age? I think they gave
Not
up.
the one I go to.
I think they gave that
I don't
up.
know why
They're like,
anybody does
It's
it.
the internet. Like,
Also, you don't have to verify anything.
no, it's not like you have to show your
picking
driver's license.
January 1st.
What are they saying? Can you ship straight to home?
Buy online.
Motherfucker.
Let's just beers. Here we go. This is what we want. Yeah. So the mango wheat, only 4. Honey days. Oh my God. Belgian wheat, and then light sky, and then honey days.
What's the one on the far right? Sorry.
Honey days.
So that's like the specialty. I didn't even know that they made a light beer.
It's another specialty. So it's going to be on the same line as this mango wheat, but it's their honey days. So it's crafted with real honey.
That's probably delicious too.
Sounds like a next week beer.
Yeah, good luck finding it though. Unless you can ship this motherfucker to home. Oh, this is fucking...
Here we go.
This
Buy
is
online.
legit. I'm sorry. I'll keep narrating this for people because I...
Ship and sip.
Yeah, do that.
Molson Brewery. LCBO same day. The beer guy. The fuck is that?
What the fuck's a beer guy?
Say buy online, open you on a new tap, and beer stores. So what is ship? Oh, Molson.
They'll just ship it to your house.
Yeah.
It should be fucking
So
nice.
will LCBO. I don't know about beer store. I would imagine. Just type in my address. Yep. All right. What are we on here? What's this? The beer guy. I've never heard of you.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know. Let's go beer.
Okay, what was the price of that Budweiser? Like, what is it like when he ships it to you? Cost-wise. It's like regular price. I'm sure there's...
$42.
For bottles. Yeah, that's regular price.
Say buy.
Yeah, I wonder what the...
Shipping
is. What's
I
like the
gotta fill out
subtotal?
all this shit.
Oh, you're up to
$61.
$61. So that's there's
okay. So
there's like a service charge on there.
Yeah.
So there's like less than $20 in that. So it's not bad, all things considered.
Because you can do
the pickup will be free.
Yeah. Fuck. How, man? Where am I?
You're the first one. Just pick that one.
Well, I wanted to actually... I would just order it.
Yeah, but it only gave you that one as an option for now.
Beer and cider.
Belgian Moon. By the way, I am a 9.1. I'm just going to talk about mine while you do the search.
Sure,
thing.
yeah.
Legitimately one of my favorite beers ever, for those wondering. I don't know why,
right there with you.
They fucking found a way to perfect this beer. Usually, like when they like mix beer and fruit, it can kind of go squirrely and sideways at times. Not with this.
I totally...
There it is there. $3 a can.
$3 a can from the LCBO. And they don't have the honey. I wonder if it's new.
Yeah, it might be. Well, considering when you went to buy online, they don't even have it in their lineup there. They only had the 3 beers.
Doesn't say like when they created it. Looks tasty.
Yeah, highly recommend this to anyone who likes, even if you don't like wheat beer, like I don't know how you would drink this and not like it.
Yeah, totally agree. I am a 9.2, and I think it's well deserved.
Fucking right.
This beer is mighty, mighty delicious.
Mighty.
I still can't get over like all Belgian moons look like that. They all look like
they
that.
look like someone who is not had a sip of water in 3 to 5 days.
If not longer.
Yeah, it's like horse piss color.
Yeah, even they're pretty well hydrated, I would imagine. Like camel piss.
They're pretty well hydrated, I would imagine. I would imagine you're right.
Well, people just leave out buckets of water for them, so
it's true. They can just go anytime.
Yeah, they don't really have to do anything.
There's this fucking little like house that has like 2 horses on their property near me.
Okay.
And they have a little donkey.
Just in your subdivision there, right?
Yeah, just next door actually. Just keep them in their backyard.
Don't worry, they put up a tarp for them. Oh,
it's
God.
just up the street. And they have this little donkey, and we drove by today, and it was raining, and all the horses had coats on, and they gave a coat to the donkey too. The donkey's like the size of this table. He's like
that's fucking awesome.
He's like I don't know if donkeys come in miniature size, but they made a miniature ass donkey.
I think
he's pretty funny looking.
I think they do.
Yeah.
I don't know though. I'm not a fucking donkey expert.
I was in Ireland as a kid, and we would walk down to like where our hotel was just outside of this little town.
Yeah.
And we would walk down into like the stores, get like candies and shit. And there was literally just this house. It was not a farm. Like it had like a couple acres, say, but like they weren't working the land. And in their front yard was just a donkey. They just had a fucking donkey living there.
So,
and we would walk by and like we'd feed him and pet him. He'd always come over. Like he was friendly as fuck. And like we would just go for walks just to hang out with the fucking donkey.
That's fucking hilarious.
But it was more funny that like this was not an active farm.
Nothing else. Like just fucking donkey.
He just hung around.
Damn.
Just living in their front yard.
There you go. Because I know donkeys help keep away like coyotes. And
like predators and stuff.
Shit like that because their stomachs are low to the ground so they can like fucking fight and shit.
Yeah, they do not mind fucking getting into it with coyotes apparently.
Yeah.
So like even if you have a bunch of horses, even if they have one donkey, they're like, he'll take care of it.
Yeah, because a buddy of mine that lives farther east, he like the guy that lives beside him has a few horses and whatever, and they've got 2 donkeys, and I'm like, why the fuck do you have donkeys? And like, what's the point? And just to
predators.
Yeah. I didn't know that. That's pretty fucking cool. Yeah. Although they got like fucking turkey vultures up there. Those things are scary.
They're huge.
Gigantic.
Yeah, they're fucking huge.
Fuck
But
birds.
the nice thing about vultures is that they don't give a fuck about living shit. They just want the dead stuff.
I don't give 2 fucks. I fucking hate that. The only bird I think I kind of like is the fucking bald eagle. Because they're fucking majestic.
Have you seen one like up close? They're fucking way too big.
They're all over my grandparents' property up in New Brunswick. I haven't seen them here.
I've seen them here. That's the only place I've seen them, yeah.
Out in New Brunswick, you see them like fucking... Their like nests are on these...
They're as common as seagulls.
Oh my God, man. We used to just sit out on my grandpa's deck and just watch them like all night. Or evening, I guess.
Really, eh?
Yeah. They're fucking wild.
The ones that really freak me out, and I know that they're in Canada, but they're not that common, are golden eagles, which I think is the largest eagle.
Really, eh?
Yeah, dude, pull up golden eagles hunting mountain goats. So golden eagles, like, they're really big in like Mongolia and shit. But they will, how they hunt mountain goats is they'll just fucking fly. They'll pick up a mountain goat and just throw it off the fucking cliff.
Those are golden eagles, eh?
Yeah, but they're huge. Like the photos of eagles always look small. You need something for reference.
Oh, I know they're big.
What is it?
I'm on images.
Yeah, we don't need images.
Philippine.
Okay, the largest eagle in the world is a Philippine eagle. What's its wingspan?
Cool looking.
That's pretty cool looking.
Kind of.
It's freaky as fuck.
Look at this guy. Yo, if you're at home,
that guy's got a good haircut.
Google biggest eagle in the world and then go to images and it's like
you'll see it.
Yeah, it's hard to miss.
You'll see him. Okay, go back to the all.
I'm trying to.
What does it say for their wingspan?
Look at that. 86 inches.
Holy fuck.
White-tailed sea eagle.
86 inches is like fucking
wingspan.
7 feet. No, it's like 8 feet.
Golden eagle's 4th.
86. That's 7 feet across, the largest one. That's so fucking wide, their wingspan.
Stellar's sea eagle. Asia. 14.75 pounds.
That's how much my child weighs. A little bit less.
Holy shit. Largest length is the Philippine eagle at 39.4 inches.
That's just its body.
Yeah.
That's almost 4 feet tall.
Wingspan is the white-tailed.
At 86 inches, which is 7 feet. That's fucking crazy. So, anyway, the golden eagle... They'll fly. They'll grab a fucking mountain goat, throw it off the cliff, and then they'll go down and eat it.
You showed me that video once.
I've found this video like a decade ago.
I saw it on another.
I'm sure I showed it to you.
Yeah.
I've known about this video for a long fucking time.
Fucking dogs going bonkers.
I don't think they heard it though. Well, maybe they did.
It's kind of hard.
What are you Googling now?
Trying to figure out what the biggest bird is.
It's got to be the ostrich.
Oh fuck! Wasn't thinking of that. 10 terrifying. Okay. Fuck the ostrich.
Okay. Did I ever tell you about my fucking ostrich encounter at African Lion Safari?
No, but I could only imagine from watching stupid people on the internet fucking trying to feed these things and then wondering why it's sticking its head and being like, "Yo, where the fuck's the food?"
Oh, dude, this is me. That's me. It probably was a video of me. You saw. Holy fuck! I think we were like 21 or 22. We were come back from a friend's house who live not like they were in Hamilton, so you have to like on the way back. There's an option. You can jump off the highway and like be there in no time. There. And we were hungover and like we were feeling silly, so it was my wife and I. We fucking let's go. Like, when was the last time you were there? And we're like, I don't know, like 6, 7 years old, like long time.
I don't even remember.
Barely remember it. Yeah. Right. So we go there and we stopped and we got a loaf of bread. Cause I remember feeding like giraffes bread and shit like that from the window. As a child. So dumb. I don't know why the fuck we thought this was a good idea.
Is this why you're terrified of birds?
I was already scared of birds.
Okay, so this just made it worse.
This doesn't help. So we get there and I guess we go through like the fucking like there's just this field that like you just kind of drive through and that's where the ostriches are. And they're just like hanging. They're fucking huge.
Gigantic.
Man.
And fast.
I hadn't seen one in person in a very long time.
Yeah, last time would have been
as soon as we speaking of fast, so as soon as we enter this fucking field, how they corral the ostriches is they just drive trucks at them. Like literally fucking the African lion safari has like a truck that's painted like a zebra and they just chase these things. So I guess one had like wandered out of the exhibit.
They're just getting them
and
back.
This dude's just hauling ass across this fucking field and like bouncing all over the place. And this thing's clipping along. Like trucks are doing 30, 40. And this fucking bird's just like scooting along. So that's how they like corral them and just drive trucks at them. And they're so much bigger than the truck. Like they're fucking huge.
Yeah, they stand tall.
Yeah, and they're fucking like
wide.
They're meaty motherfuckers.
Yeah, not their legs though.
So we like stupid me. I don't know why I had this idea, but we like slow down. I'll give one of these ostriches a fucking piece of bread. And by the way, for those listening, I'm terrified of birds. I don't like birds at all.
We used to like if there were geese on the golf course. And they were kind of blocking the hole, Chris would take us to the other hole fairway and drive us around to get to his ball that was in the middle of the fairway.
Yeah, I'm not as bad as that now, but I avoid them.
Yeah, there was periods of time where you were like, I'll kill one.
My late teens, early 20s, I was quite nervous about birds. But I had some fucking sketchy experiences with birds. That's why.
I also understand it though.
Yeah,
like once you explained it to me, you're like, dude, they don't move their eyes. And it's like, oh, fuck. Like, they don't. Like,
they're soulless fucking
eyes
creatures.
Just stay fucking locked in, and then they just turn their head at you, and it's like, fuck you. I'm out. It's all yours, man. Have that ball.
So, again, stupid me. I'm scared of birds, and I'm like, oh, the largest bird on earth. I guess I'll feed it by hand. So, we're in this little fucking gulf, and she slows down. And I cracked the window, and I like showed the bread, and then the ostrich was like pretty far away, and he knew what was on right away. So he comes over the car, and then as he gets close, I panic. I'm like, I can't do this. Like this thing's freaky as fuck. So I roll up the fucking window, and he because you know they got those fucking like opposable necks or whatever, like those like the fucking Inspector Gadget arms.
He walks up, his head's like above the car.
Yeah, and then he brings it down. His body doesn't move, but his head's like now at my eye level, and I'm in a fucking Volkswagen Golf. Like I'm basically sitting on the ground.
Who's driving?
Antonia.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I'm in the passenger seat and fucking this thing comes down and I'm like, fuck no. This like cause the head on him's pretty big.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking big. It comes down. I'm at eye level with it. And it's like fucking.
Are you staring it dead in the eye?
Yeah, I was terrified.
You shouldn't have done that.
It was fucking bobbing and weaving because it saw the bread. I roll up the window and I look at it and I'm like, fucking drive.
She's probably pissing her
dude,
pants.
She couldn't even breathe. She was laughing so hard. The car, we're not moving. I'm fucking freaking out because now I'm thinking, because they got like this
he'll
fucked
go
up
through
head.
the window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, he's going to smash his face right through the window.
Yeah, he's going to give it a little peck and it's going to...
Oh my God. Like the beak on him's huge. He's got a fucking... It just looks like they have just
a rock.
A skull as a head.
Just a rock.
Yeah.
No brains. It's just a rock.
Yeah. So I'm like, this motherfucker's going to smash through the window. And I'm like having a little bit of an anxiety attack. And she is just laughing her fucking ass off, which made the whole experience way funnier. Just like, just staring me right in the fucking eye. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Get me the fuck out of here.
Oh, fuck, man. That's so funny.
Yeah,
I wish I was there.
Oh, my God, dude. fucking, it was pretty fucking amusing.
Did you guys go through like the
went through the whole thing? Like,
did they fuck up the car?
No, they didn't go in the car at all. They went on the one in front of us, and like going through there, we were like, fuck. I'm glad they didn't go in the car because they fucking wreak havoc.
I think Audrey was telling me
they are fucking freaky too.
She went with her dad when she was young, and they like ripped off the weather seal, or with my mom. Somebody was telling me
the weather stripping of the
just fucking tore it all off.
I went with my dad as a kid, young.
Yeah.
And he was driving a company vehicle, and that, like, you know, those pickup trucks that
good
have.
Good choice.
Yeah, good call.
Even though it's his company.
It was an open. No, it wasn't even his at the time.
Okay,
he was working for someone.
Smart.
And he had, it was like one of those pickups that has like the lock, the truck, the box, like those diamond plated box on the back. And he didn't lock it. So they fucking nicked the lock. Yeah. And then they open up and they're fucking taking tools out of there. So there's baboons that are fucking running around with screwdrivers stabbing motherfuckers probably. Fucking insane. What a weird fucking place that is. There's one, where the fuck is it? I've gone by it a couple times. There's one like,
what, another African safari type shit?
But it's like in this area, I think.
No way.
Yeah, dude. I gotta Google this.
No shot. What?
It's like, I think it's on
one of a kind.
I think it's on the way to like my cottage or something. I can't. It's in a spot. I've gone by it a couple times.
What, the fucking dinosaur thing that we drove past? No.
That's Ottawa. You know where it is? It's on the way out. It's like Niagara area, but it's not African. It's like African Line Safari, but not African Line Safari.
I didn't know there was another one.
I didn't know there was imitators, perpetrators.
Come on. Everybody imitates everybody.
I guess, yeah.
To some extent. Jesus.
Yeah, fuck that place, though. It's fucking freaky.
I kind of want to go again. I think when I get the call that's like, hey, man, your car's like, you definitely need to look for a new one.
Some baboons and fucking ostriches.
Yeah, I'm just going to let them have at it. Fuck it. Break a window. I don't care.
Leave the windows unlocked.
Just leave them down.
The fucking, it's funny. Like,
I thought you were going to say she started to like inch it down.
Oh, dude, that would have been a problem. I think she was like, I've never seen her laugh that hard in my life. I don't think she couldn't even breathe. She was just like, I looked over, she was crying. Like, there's no way. Like, even if this thing had smashed through the window and required us to speed off, she wouldn't have been able to.
I think
she was incapacitated due to laughter.
She probably would have fucking snapped out of it pretty quick.
She might have, but it was disturbing to say the least. So fucking stupid.
Yeah, birds creep me the fuck out.
Yeah, fuck those things, man.
I think like seagulls and pigeons. Yeah, just get rid of them. We don't need them. They eat trash.
They do. They literally eat trash.
What good do they do for us?
The only thing that's worth it for pigeons is they're like the prey of the fucking peregrine falcons that they're trying to bring back.
Okay, that's fine. Just feed them to them.
Just feed them to that. Well, exactly.
Yeah, just catch them, and when you see one, just let one free.
They like let peregrine falcons nest on like the skyscrapers in Toronto.
Okay.
Because their natural habitat's like to nest on cliffs.
Sure.
So like next best thing, I guess.
And
apparently, like you can be walking down the street and you'll just see like a fucking poof of feathers because they dive down. They're the fastest animal on the planet.
Really?
Yeah, they go way too fast because they'll just go into a straight free fall.
Yeah.
And then they just hit shit with their claws.
Dive.
And then the thing just goes poof. And you just see a cloud of feathers because a fucking pigeon just got fucking mucked by a peregrine falcon. So that's the only thing that's worth it, I think. But
yeah, I think
otherwise, just flying rats.
I think it was you that was showing me that video of the eagle just like grabbing like the goats and shit and just hucking them off the cliff.
Dude, I found this video, I think in high school.
I think Rob was there too.
I think I found it in high school. And it was like, I don't know how I got on that YouTube rabbit hole, but I've seen that video. I've known way too long. It was on like Planet Earth or some shit.
Yeah, they just literally grab them.
And just like, see you later.
Yeah.
Goats are heavy.
See you in a second.
Goats are heavy, and they have enough power to fucking like hit them with their talons and like lift them up a little bit and just be like release them.
I bet you they could fucking carry them for a little bit.
Well, they carry them enough to fucking get them off that cliff. Fucking freaks.
Yeah. The one thing that fucked me up watching was it like Blue Planet or one of the newer ones I think it was like at the end, and they show the walruses or whatever. Fucking
like lemmings. climb a cliff and
somehow
jump off it.
climb a cliff. Like, it's not like, oh, they went to the right and there's a
gradual
slope,
incline, and then at the end is the cliff.
Up that, and they're just dumb and they just don't realize to turn back around and go down that way. No, they somehow managed to climb a cliff, and then only way down is fucking either hope you make it,
yeah,
or you're hurling your body off this cliff. And literally
I think that was Blue Planet 2. That like just came out like last year.
Yeah, the one you told me to turn it down with the remote sitting
beside
that
one.
you. Yeah, that one.
Oh, it's pretty loud.
The videographers, and
They were
guessing
crying.
I'm guessing it was like the director or somebody. And like, because they're like, we don't know what are we going to do?
You just document it.
Don't do it. Like,
it's fucking walrus.
Yeah, they don't know.
Listen, as far as I'm concerned, there's probably too many walruses anyway. Like, fucking thin out the herd a bit.
I have no fucking clue what their population's like.
It's large enough for them to fucking be allowed to hurl their bodies off cliffs.
After that, they're not.
I think they're doing fine.
Yeah, that shit was fucking crazy.
Yeah, they were literally like lemmings, just like one after another off the cliff, boom, 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 crash down.
Yo,
dead.
and some of them, it was like they took a running start because like they'd get like pretty far
momentum
out of the fucking cliff.
Yeah, they wouldn't just like tumble all the way down.
No,
they like get some air at first.
Yeah, and this free fall, boom.
Yeah, they're a heavy creature too.
Fucking slams on a rock.
You ever seen the movie Tusk?
No.
Have you heard of it?
Sounds familiar.
Okay, I'm gonna ruin it for you. It's like
perfect.
a decade old.
Yeah, I was gonna say
one of the most disturbing movies I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, is this where the guy fucking puts tusks on?
He turns a guy into a walrus.
Yeah. Okay, I've heard about it.
Yeah, this movie's fucked. It's a Kevin Smith movie.
So fucked.
Yeah, Justin Long is like the guy that gets turned into a walrus. Johnny Depp's in it for a little quick minute. It's a fucking crazy movie.
Yo, those fucking weird, like smaller movies, and some of the like cameos that some people did back in the day. It's like, what the? You must have needed a paycheck.
Well, this movie's not
real
even
bad.
Like Kevin Smith's a pretty popular director.
Yeah, but I agree.
Yeah, and he fucking, I don't know how he fucking did it to get Johnny Cash in it, because Johnny Cash played a French-Canadian detective. This movie takes place in Canada. Kevin Smith is not Canadian. None of the actors were Canadian. And I think it takes place in like Manitoba. And Johnny Depp is like a French-Canadian detective trying to investigate the crime. It's fucking ridiculous. It's a really absurd movie, but it's well done. And it's fucking horrifically disturbing at times.
Yeah.
Yeah, they guy literally
sounds
turns
like it.
Yeah, it's fucked up, dude. Dude, the guy, he goes to this guy's house.
Did he like take his time with it?
Oh yeah.
Like, oh,
it wasn't like
this week is one tusk.
Yeah, it wasn't like he fell asleep and then woke up and he was a walrus. It was like way too long of a process.
You're being tortured.
It was like
for a year.
It was like Buffalo Bill turning himself into a woman. It's a long, steady process. You got to get enough. You got to get enough women to make the skin suit. You know, it's not always perfect.
No, it's
right?
Not.
But it looked pretty good. You know,
sure
for a woman's suit. But yeah, the dude, he's like I think he's like a podcaster or some shit in the movie, and it's like a crazy story kind of guy, and he's just in this fucking bar in like rural Manitoba, and like on like the signs is like guitarists wanted for bars or whatever. There was this sign that said free stay, interesting stories, and captivating whatever the fuck.
Sure.
So the guy picked the thing, called him up. He's like, oh, I probably got some cool stories off this guy. Goes, has a cup of tea, falls asleep, wakes up. He has no legs anymore. His legs have been amputated. That's how it starts.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. He amputates the legs, which will later be turned into his tusks. And he's like, oh, you were bit by a brown clue, so I had to...
the femur.
I had to fucking... Yeah, he uses his shin bones. So he was amputated from the knee down.
Okay.
On both legs. Or
maybe
it was just one at the start. I don't know, dude. It's fucking... But it's a slow process.
Yeah.
It's not
We can't let him bleed out.
No, and like he like recovers them.
Now, was this guy like a doctor?
This dude was a psychopath. I don't
well, yeah, but like
I don't think he was a doctor.
No.
Well, I'm pretty sure that if I YouTube how to safely amputate a leg,
like 10 years ago. Come on.
YouTube was around 10 years ago.
Yeah, but
okay, sorry. Before that, they had textbooks.
You could definitely learn how to.
They had textbooks you just get from the public library.
True.
Listen, if you're a big enough psychopath where
you're finding a way.
You want to make a living walrus.
It probably wasn't his first victim.
It certainly wasn't, because he's like.
So okay, ruin the movie. Did He survived as a walrus?
Yeah.
That is fucked.
Yeah.
They give him gills?
No, walruses breathe air.
Oh, yeah, true. Fuck.
They give him gills.
All right, guys.
Well, see you guys.
Yeah, later.
2 Season Pod, Facebook.
Chris will just finish out the next fucking 20, 30 minutes for me.
Yeah, they're a gigantic mammal. Yeah. But anyway.
I knew that.
I know you did. It's fine. It's all good, dude. It's the dumbest podcast in the world. It's good.
It is.
It's cool.
It's fantastic.
He kills them. It's like this final thing where he's finally a walrus. The guy gets in the tank with him and he's like swimming around with him and he like stabs him to death with his tusks. And they just like put him in a zoo. It's how it ends. It's so fucked up.
They put him in a zoo.
Yeah, because he's a human, but he's a walrus. And he's like in this like walrus suit.
Just fucking
kill him.
Yeah.
Just shoot me in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am done.
Insane.
Just fucking
insane.
And burn me. Don't fucking cremate me. I don't need somebody finding me.
Yeah, I don't want someone digging me up and be like, wow, we found this walrus man.
Yo, we found a human. They must have been walruses back in the day. This man has tusks. Like, no, dude.
Yeah.
We don't need that to come back up.
No, you're going to want to die after that. That's a pretty traumatic experience, I would say.
That.
It's a no for me, for sure.
Big time no.
Yeah, I'm not really into it.
We kind of got sidetracked a little bit. We were talking about Europe. I don't know. I was going to ask you, because you've been across Europe a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
A fair amount. Oh, you were talking about Ireland or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
What's your favorite European country to go to?
That I've been to?
Well, yeah, obviously. If you had to like pick one right now, everything's good.
Okay, so
it's fucking 2018.
Yeah. COVID doesn't exist.
Yeah. Not even a thought.
Most underrated I've been to, I'll start with that. Because it's hard. Like, I like them all. They're all like...
Sure, yeah.
They're all really fun and interesting in their own unique ways. That's the fucking funny thing about Europe is like you can go from one country to another in a couple of hours. And the experience
I think that's the coolest thing.
Coolest thing, yeah. But it's like you would expect them to kind of like maintain some sort of culture, but it varies so much. The language changes so much, obviously, but it's very interesting. Most underrated is for sure Romania.
I thought that's what you were
gonna
say.
But because I was like, it's not as flashy, it's not as cultured as other places, but it's fucking beautiful. And it's very different depending on what part of the country you're in at any particular time. It's super cheap to travel there. Super cheap to eat and drink. I was like blown away by like how fucking much fun and like how nice the country was as itself.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I have a very stereotypical
opinion
of Eastern Europe in general, right?
Yeah, I think everybody
most people do that grew up here, right?
Yeah.
So going there, you're like, oh, everyone like landscape's beautiful, whatever, right?
Yeah.
If you're looking for a party, I mean Amsterdam, for sure.
Sure.
The Netherlands is really.
If you had to go right now, we'll say either with Antonia or like with the boys,
whatever, yeah.
Or
with like just pick a group, pick a country to go back to.
Where would you be like? Let's go here, or let's say we're going like multiple places. Let's stay here the longest.
This is a hard question. Barcelona is a fucking party. Barcelona is like, to me, it was like more like Vegas as far as like
really?
You could rage there all night long.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and there's like one main strip, and it's all just like bars, restaurants, clubs.
I think that's the only thing here that we don't do well.
We don't do a lot of things well.
True.
Like for culture stuff. No, like for like fun shit, you know?
Yeah, like you look at Newfoundland, there's a strip of bars.
Yeah.
You go downtown, there's not
Montreal's got Crescent Street and St. Catherine Street.
There's not really a strip of bars downtown.
It's very sporadic. There used to be like the entertainment district and shit, but now it's like some people say go to Queen West, some people say fucking King West, some people say fucking go to the Distillery District, whatever. Yeah. It's like There's no, but I know what you're saying. There's no like spot. Like in Amsterdam, there's like the red light district where like all the bars, restaurants, fucking all that shit's there.
Yeah.
In Barcelona, it's called La Rambla, the main like street. It's fucking, that place was pretty crazy. And I went there at like
Did you ever get pickpocketed? Your uncle
No,
did.
my uncle did. Yeah, it's an interesting story. I'll tell it. Yeah, he got pickpocketed by prostitutes. In front of his family.
Man.
Yeah, we were leaving.
Your family's there. Stop trying to pick up the
There was like
prostitutes.
fucking 15 of us right there. Like it happened in front of all of us. No one saw it.
Nobody saw it.
I think my
They're
dad,
that
my
good.
dad
Like,
was
it's
the only one that saw
crazy.
it. We went to this restaurant as my reason for the trip. We were doing a cruise for my aunt's 50th birthday. I think it was like 19. I know, I was dumb as fuck because I was getting into trouble. But
When weren't you?
fuck, I don't go looking for trouble anymore.
Not anymore.
But I was then. I found it.
Yeah.
We were in Barcelona and we went to this like nice restaurant for dinner and we were leaving. And my dad and my uncle were just kind of like straggling behind. And I think 3 or 4 hookers just came right on him. And they're like grabbing his.
They came right on him.
They just squirted straight onto him. Gave him AIDS right then and there. That's the end of the story. It's weird. Yeah, they didn't even take anything.
Yeah, fucking crazy.
They took his health.
They just gave him
Took his vitality. So, they kind of swarm him.
Yeah.
And they're like one's pulling at one arm, one's pulling at the other one fucking grabbed his dick.
Nice.
And the 4th one fucking took all of his shit. So it's smart how they do it. And he was telling us after the fact because like it's a total fucking misdirection, right? Because
that's what like all the.
Because when you're in the city, like it's not. I've been to places in Europe where like in like shittier parts there's like, and even in Toronto, like there's some parts of the city where like there's like low level prostitutes on the corners, and they'll bug you and shit like that. In Barcelona, there was a lot of prostitution on the streets, but it wasn't ever like, I don't know. It was kind of strange. It wasn't like you were like swatting them off like you see in fucking Thailand and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But like they were always a thing, so you didn't really think about them, right? Because you're always kind of like around them. And then so they came up, and it was just one of those times where you're just kind of like, no, I'm not interested. And then so they come up, and this all happens in like 2 or 3 seconds. They're pulling at him, come with us, and then they all fucking take off in different directions.
Yeah.
Like sprinting.
Which one are you gonna fucking
So
chase?
he just chased after one, and he was getting close to her, and she just stopped and put something on the ground and then fucking kept running, and he stopped, and it was all of his cards. So he actually just by chance chased the one that had his wallet, and she just pulled the cash out, which was like probably a couple thousand, but whatever. And she just left the wallet, which had all of his bank cards, his fucking IDs and shit.
Well, yeah, the cash
and we were
getting
on the fucking boat the next day, so like that would have been an ordeal, right?
Fuck yeah,
cash, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So just by chance, he chased after the right one, and that was it. Like
that is crazy.
Yeah,
yeah, because I've watched some shit on again the interwebs,
yeah,
about like pickpocketing and like how to fucking do it. Like you watch guys like take off watches. And
everywhere
like fucking grabbing and touching you, and then like next thing you know, they're grabbing your right hand, but the watch on your left is gone.
Everywhere I went, everywhere I've been, especially when I was younger, there was always like be very aware of pickpockets because it's like
bring your fanny pack.
Yeah, like where like we would get these things that like you'd wear under your clothes that like your passport be sort of attached to you so that it wasn't in your pocket.
Yeah.
Basically, like if you're going through a crowd, just put your hands in your pocket so your hands are on your shit.
Yeah.
That was more of a problem in France, if I recall. Like around the tourist areas, like there was a lot of gypsies, literally, and pickpockets.
Wow.
And that was like where I remember it being like the most like where you had to like really pay attention.
I thought Barcelona would have been the worst.
Barcelona was not as bad, from what I recall. I mean, but also when I was in Barcelona, we were just fucking drinking for 3 days. So
sure,
we weren't like, we did a bit of sightseeing, but this is going to sound ignorant as fuck because someone's probably like, oh, there's so many things to do in Barcelona. It wasn't the trip we were after. You know what I mean? Like we were
No,
getting on a boat to go and see a bunch of other shit in other cities and other countries, but in Barcelona we were just there for 2 days. We're drinking. Like I think we spent 2 days in a fucking British pub. Like
fuck
in Spain.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah,
if that's what you're there for.
Yeah, we have fun.
Yeah.
But it wasn't always, I mean, you're always kind of aware of it. But France is the one that's like, because France around like the Notre Dame Cathedral and the Eiffel Tower was like, there's like a large congregation of gypsies that are always trying to fucking hustle tourists. And then obviously when there's spots where they know that it's just going to be filled with tourists, you're going to have pickpockets there too.
Yeah.
Whereas in Barcelona, if you're just like jumping in and out of pubs and walking up and down the main strip, it's not, I'm sure they're there. I'm sure they're everywhere, right? But, you put me on the spot. They're all like, everywhere I've gone, I've enjoyed it. And it's all like super unique. There's no place I wouldn't say I would not go back to. There's only one place I didn't have a great experience, and I don't think I spent enough time there. And I was young and whatever. And I was in Brussels, but I've heard great things from friends of ours. I go there all the time and say it's awesome, right? But I was younger. Germany's cool as fuck.
That's what my dad said.
Yeah, Germany's really cool. Berlin in particular is pretty fucking sweet. If I wanted to go back somewhere, I would want to go somewhere where I didn't get to see a lot of, like I saw a lot of the countryside in Belgium and Netherlands and France, particular in the northern parts of France.
Right.
So maybe back to the south. I would like to do like more of Germany.
Okay.
Because Germany is fucking expansive. And then there's like the east and west. So like.
Yeah, Germany's pretty big.
It's fucking huge. And like there's like interesting spots. Like you can go down to Munich, which is a totally different vibe from Berlin. And then you start heading east and like into Dresden and stuff, like cities that were fucking under the old communist bloc.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of cool places.
There's too many cool places to count.
Out in Europe.
I didn't love Athens.
Okay.
But I went to a part of Greece. It's like, it's a city, you know, like Athens is a city. It's whatever. Like there's the fucking Parthenon or whatever it's called up there.
Yeah, I think if I went anywhere,
go to the islands in Greece. That's what you go there for.
Yeah, or
but we
just
went on
like
a school
anywhere
trip. And they just fucking
in Europe. Like I'd rather see the smaller kind of backcountry type shit or the smaller towns, not so much like the actual cities. Like, sure, I'll pop my head in.
Yeah,
but I think some of the cooler shit is out in the smaller. Like if I go to Italy,
the countryside.
I'm trying to find some fucking long lost ancestors out there. Fuck, I'm never coming back.
So this is my experience of fucking Athens.
I'm probably not. I don't know if I've heard this.
So we went in high school. It was like 2008 or 9. It was like during the recession. And Greece got hit particularly hard during that time. And there was like, I remember being on the flight because it was an Italy and Greece trip.
Okay.
So I remember being on the flight to Italy. And our teacher, one of the chaperones, was like, I don't even know if we're going to make it to Greece because like there was like massive like fucking protests and shit. And it was kind of sketchy. Anyway, we ended up going. So, but they put our hotel in like the worst part of Athens. It was really shitty. And it was like a 10, 15-minute walk just to get to the fucking subway line. So you could like go into like the nicer parts.
Jesus. So
we left in the mid-afternoon to go in to see some shit. And then we get back. We had dinner in town. And then we were heading back to our hotel, and now it's like 9 or 10 o'clock. It's dark. And we get off the subway. Yeah, 10, 15 minutes. So we're like 4 blocks. So it's getting worse and worse as we're getting closer to the hotel. Bunch of kids out there. So we're like 3 blocks from the hotel. First block is just in like hundreds of prostitutes. Like hundreds. Like, I've never seen so many in my life. And they're all like, I guess like this is the main strip.
Yeah.
So it was like, and there's like this weird feeling that comes along with that, just that vibe you get, right?
Yeah.
So you go through, but not a big deal. Next block, cops everywhere. There's dumpsters on fire. Like clearly like a protest had like just come through or some shit. Or like there was one about to start.
And then out the fucking bat signals.
And then the third block, there was we were walking on the sidewalk. And there was this alcove. So like there was all like shops and shut, but everything was closed. And there was this alcove that was probably like 20 feet deep. So like it would just like be like a 2-foot indent to like get into the shop. So like you don't you're not entering the shops off the sidewalk. Just like take a step in, open the door. So in this alcove that's like 20 feet deep is filled just like wall to wall with people. Buying, selling, cooking, and injecting heroin. All right there on the fucking street.
Holy shit.
Yeah, all right there. And then the next block was our hotel.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy.
Jesus.
And I'm like 16. I'm like, holy fuck. 17 maybe?
God damn.
It was an experience.
I fucking say so.
Yeah, it was peculiar.
Fuck, we went.
No one fucked with us at all. Like, no one even like batted an eye, but it was just like prostitutes, police, shit on fire, and then heroin. Like, just like, that was the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Like,
it was so fucking strange.
We went downtown a month and a half ago, something like that. We went out for dinner and shit. And we're like, let's fucking drive around. Dude. It like, and we drove past like all the sketchy areas, like Yonge and Dundas and shit like that. Mm-hmm. And man, some of it's fucking just creepy as shit.
It's getting creepier too.
Yeah. Well, it's not getting better, I'd say that.
Definitely not getting better. You'd have to make an effort to make it get better.
Yeah.
But fuck. I don't know, bro.
That's wild. I still can't get over your fucking ostrich story.
Don't fuck with ostriches. It's the moral of the story. They are the biggest bird, right?
I can just fucking see you staring this thing dead in the eyes, being like,
shitting myself.
Fucking let's go.
I'm like, fucking, what's the hold up here?
Come on. And then Tonia's just pissing her pants
That's literally it.
I think everybody would.
Beside herself. Yeah.
Like, out of our friend group, everybody would have pissed their pants laughing.
Yeah, it would be fucking hilarious.
Nobody's moving that car.
No. I'm just lucky she didn't film it.
Shut up. Oh my God. Like, it's the moment you said, I'm going to feed it, and you grabbed that piece of bread, that camera's out.
It's over. I made the internet, Dad.
You had your moment of fame.
Yeah, video titled Pussy Ass Bitch Terrified of Ostrich.
Oh my God. Oh, that's so funny.
Okay.
Want to do Chris Predicts?
Let's do it.
Chris Predicts. Dun, 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 dun.
Wizard.
Like the dramatic effect this week. Oh, shit.
Okay.
Hey, tell me we did better than the other.
Sure no.
Fuck.
Lots of ties this week that I didn't predict. So last week in the EPL, I got 4 out of 10. Manchester United got fucking obliterated away to Watford, had their manager fired. Norwich won. City did not tie Everton. I'm looking at this because I was doing a little bit of like side betting this weekend, and all the bets that I made, these were not the bets that I
you put through.
Predicted. Like, I don't know what I was thinking when I made these fucking predictions. But anyway, I went for ones I got right. Newcastle and Brentford tied. Liverpool and Spurs both won. And Aston Villa won.
Did you bet on the Cowboy game that week too? Not last week, the week before?
No, I haven't been betting on football.
No, we did one week, and I was like, just bet on the Cowboy game.
Did they win?
I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a couple of weeks, I think.
All right, so I'm going to do something a little different this week. I'm not going to predict all of the EPL games. I'm going to highlight 4 games that are my
You're
locks.
You're going to do your...
They're parlay.
Yeah, the parlays.
They're going to parlay. So if you parlay Arsenal, Villa, Liverpool, and Chelsea all to win, I think you'll have a good result.
All right. I like it.
And the Leafs are going out of town to California, which is a historically tough road trip. I think they're going to go 3-0.
3-0.
So parlay that one too.
God damn.
So
okay.
There's the 2. We'll review that next week. There's a UFC coming up in a couple weeks too, which will be fun to predict.
Oh shit! Hell yeah! Is it a good one? Did you watch last night?
Boxing? Terrence Crawford?
No, UFC.
No.
I think there was a UFC last night. What's today? The 21st, or so the 20th?
Today is, it would have been November 20th. What was it, like a fight night?
Misha Tate versus Vieira.
She lost Misha Tate.
Yep. Michael. I don't know.
I can't see these names.
Sorry.
Michael Chesa.
Versus Sean Brady.
Joanne Calderon. Yeah, it was just a fight.
It wasn't a crazy card.
Terrence Crawford fought last night on boxing pay-per-view. He's a good fighter.
Fuck is that?
He's a good fighter. That's about
What
it.
weight class?
They're like 147 pounds.
Okay. What do you think's gonna happen
Middleweight.
What do you think's gonna happen with Canelo now?
I have no idea. I don't know what his next challenge is.
I saw something and it was like Canelo to light heavyweight. I'm like,
he might.
That's a fucking.
He might do it.
That's a stretch.
I think he's fought there before.
Really?
Can you Google that? I'm pretty sure he's fought at light heavyweight.
No. The fuck?
It was there.
Yeah.
It disappeared from the earth. Who did he fight? Kovalev?
Defending WBO
Yeah.
light heavyweight champion.
Yeah, he fought Sergey Kovalev at light heavyweight.
Wow. Fight took place at MGM. 2019.
Mm-hmm. And then he went down and just cleaned up the super middleweight division.
And he won.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think he was that big.
Height-wise, he's not, but he can put the weight on.
178.
Yeah, well, that's only 10 pounds heavier than what he fights at. I think he fights at 168 for super middleweight.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought light heavyweight would have been a little heavier.
Yeah, I think we're so used to the UFC weights, right?
Yeah,
they've like
because what's light? Isn't it like 180 or 190
in UFC?
Yeah,
205.
Yeah, 205 to what though? 215? 225?
190 to 205, I think.
Okay.
And then 205 to 265 is heavyweight.
Yeah.
Which apparently John Jones is trying to go up to 260, above 265, and then cut down to make heavyweight. He's like putting on so much muscle, it's insane. John Jones is going up to heavyweight, but he's not just like going up.
Is he fighting again?
Yeah, he's trying to get big to go into heavyweight.
Good for him.
He's gonna have to fight the fucking boogeyman.
Francis. Jesus, that man.
It's terrifying.
They said his punch is like getting hit by a car going 40 kilometers an hour
to the face.
Yo, have you rewatched the uppercut he did against
Overeem?
Yeah.
Yeah, where he almost broke his face. He broke his fucking mouth open, right?
Dude.
Or he almost took his head off.
Yeah.
Yeah, his head literally almost came off his body.
How did it not get detached?
It's insane.
It's so scary.
Yeah.
So scary.
Type in UFC 269, please. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, lightweight. Oliveira and Poirier.
Oh my God.
Scroll down. We accept cookies in this house. Amanda Nunes is fighting.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I fucking love her.
She's going to win in a canter. Oh, Cody Garbrandt's on that card too.
And
Sean O'Malley. Yeah, it's a good card.
Holy shit. When is this?
This is the 11th of December, I think.
December 11th. God,
a couple weeks. Yeah. Yeah, good card.
Wow. Great card.
So that'll be fun to predict coming up.
Who called out Cody?
I'm not sure.
I think it was Sean.
Really?
I think it was Sean, yeah. At the end of his last... He called out like fucking 10 guys. Because he wants to fight like...
He wants a good fight.
Yeah, he wants... Like he's winning all his fights. He's like, give me a fucking better fight.
Who is he fighting? What's his rank? 13? 15. What the fuck's O'Malley's ranking? Is he not ranked?
Just says Sugar Sean O'Malley.
He's not ranked.
That's fucking absurd.
What the fuck are they doing in the UFC sometimes?
Landed per minute.
Holy fuck.
8 strikes for Sean O'Malley and then 4.
Significant strikes too.
Fuck.
8.25 strikes per minute. 62% clip.
Like he's just better.
65%
for
defense.
absorbed.
Even absorbed, he's better because the more you absorb, the worse it is. Yeah.
Well, you're getting hit by them.
Yeah. Jesus
That's
Christ.
fucking scary.
He's entertaining as fuck.
He's going
to be a fucking superstar.
Dude, I had to try to find that fucking Honey Days.
Yeah.
Honey Days.
More beer coming at you next week. I also got a couple up my sleeve that are pretty good.
Do you? I'll grab one more or a couple more of the ones that I have out there. I got both Guinnesses.
You have the Guinness Blonde?
I'll show you when I leave. I can't remember.
Yeah,
There's one that's a Guinness Lager, and then
yeah, that's the blonde, I think.
And then maybe like a pale ale or something. I don't know. There's
Really?
another one. Yeah, it's weird. I didn't even know they did other shit.
I didn't know they did that either. All right.
2 Season a Pod, Facebook, YouTube, mail.2seasonapod@gmail.com. And like always, thanks for watching, listening, whatever you guys are doing.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for coming back each week, and we'll see you guys next week.
See you later.
Deuces.